Hi all, my name is Ramesh Duresamy. I'm a Microsoft Certified Solution Architect. I have recently cleared my AZ500, which is Azure Security Engineer Associate. So I just wanted to, let you guys know like what are the processes and steps that I have followed, so that probably this might help you guys to clear your exams as well. First, before you take AZ500, I would request you guys to take up AZ900. So AZ900 is the fundamentals. You should try to understand the basic fundamentals first before you take AZ500. You'll get to know the holistic view of the Azure when you take up AZ900. Then second, you can try to take AZ104, which is the Azure Administrator. So it gives you an understanding about how the identity and access management is taken care, and those kind of techniques you'll try to understand. Then you can try taking up AZ500. In AZ500, the exam is considering one of the four topics. Okay, the first topic is identity and access management. Second is how you protect your platform, and third is how do you secure your data and application, and fourth is how do you manage your security operations. So these are the four main categories where your exam questions will be mostly concentrated on. Coming to the identity and access management, you need to concentrate more on the Azure AD, Azure Active Directory, and Azure Active Directory domain services, and also try to get some knowledge on the multi-factor authentication, administrative units, and user groups as well. So these are the few of the items that you need to take care, and also try to see what is PIM. Okay, so privileged identity management, what are the PIM features, so what is sign-in risk policy, and what is user sign-in policy, right? So these are the things that you need to take care when you talk about the identity and access management. And look for the roles. What is the difference between an owner role and a contributor role? The main difference between these things is an owner role can delegate the access to the other users, but contributor cannot do that. So this is the main difference that we have between the owner and contributor role. This question you will get it in your exam. And concentrate on like what is policies, what is policy definition, and what is an initiative policy. A group of policies together, we call it as an initiative policy. So these are the main areas of concentration that you need to consider when you prepare for identity and access management. Then coming to the platform protection, we have to mostly concentrate on the firewall rules. Like we have three rules, which is the NAT rule, network rule, and application rule. Right, and also concentrate on the data encryption techniques. Like for Azure, we have different data encryption techniques for Linux and Windows machines, and concentrate a bit more on the NSGs, network security groups, and on the Azure Container Registry. So how the platform is protected with these kinds of techniques, right? Then coming to the third one is the data protection. Try to look for Azure Key Vault. So predominantly, you get questions on the Azure Key Vault. So what is Azure Key Vault? How do you create secrets? And what is an account key? How do you regenerate your keys? Suppose there might be a question. If there's a third party who wanted to access your data stored from your Azure subscription. So how will you provide the access? There comes a shared access signature. So you need to understand what is shared access signature, how you create this shared access signature, how much granularity that you can bring in when you provide the shared access signature. So this takes more precedence, right, when you try to work with the data protection. Then comes the security operations. We have security center. I think now the security center has been branded as Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So just have a glance about the Microsoft Defender for Cloud and what is Azure Sentinel. So these are the things that you need to take care on the security operations perspective. So when you concentrate on these few items that I have discussed over here, this might be pretty much helpful for you to clear the exams. And also I will tell you like what are the documents or study materials that I have gone through to clear this exam. The only document which I went through to clear this document is the Microsoft document. So do not go to any sites and purchase any study materials. I would say the Azure documentation is one of the finest document. You will try to get all the insights in the Azure documentation. Probably you might miss a few of the insights in the external materials, but you'll not miss anything in the Azure documentation. So for me, I always go through the Azure documentation. I do not go and purchase any materials to clear my exams. So probably you can also go through this. In case if required, you can go ahead purchase any third-party materials to just go through the documentation process, right? So this is about my process that I have followed to clear the AZ500 exam. So all the best for you. Thank you.